Good afternoon, good evening, I'm going to turn this mic down a little bit because I'm a little hot. Good evening, good morning, good after, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having a great day. My name is Pearl Manhattan, and this is Express Yourself Healing Through Art. And today is the last day of coastal farmhouse themed projects that we're doing. First, I'll get all the housekeeping out of the way, give everybody a chance to get in who's going to get in. I know everybody is going live from Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom today because it was a soft opening for the People Mover, the, what do they call it? Tomorrowland Transit Authority, whatever you want to call it, is soft opening. It's been closed for almost 2 years now, I think. Very long time. And everybody's happy to see it open. I think Josh and Jenna are on their 4th ride now. I've been catching all the streams. And the other thing is people are getting ready tonight on P. McDevitt's channel is the Star Wars Disney Community Legacy Recognition Ceremony. They will be inducting, I think he said 28, somewhere along there, 28 new members into the Legacy Recognition group. And the theme is Star Wars. I've been nominated. My partner channel, Cricket Fox, has been nominated. And a lot of our friends have been nominated. So it will be exciting to see who is named as an honored recipient of the pin, the beautiful pin that Josh made. Josh, practically Triple P. We'll just call him Triple P. Anyway, first off, I'd like to thank Dean over at the Live Place for hosting this and over 110 weekly broadcasts. Live streamers in all sorts of topics from travel, leisure, you name it, arts and crafts, music, theme parks, cooking, you name it. There's somebody live streaming about it. And these are all family-friendly, positive streams. You're not going to be shocked by language or video you don't want to see. You can watch it with your kids in the room. You can watch it with grandma in the room. You're not going to be embarrassed or surprised. All the live streamers there are high-quality people, and I know most of them. We're all a community and a family, and just could not be the community we are without Dean over at the Live Place bringing us all together. Coming up Tuesday night, Cricket Fox and I are putting together a monthly, I think it's monthly, bi-monthly, I'm not sure which yet, talk show called the Manhattan Fox Hour, news and views from around the world. Check out my social media or Cricket social media to see when we're going to be on. I can't remember the exact time, but it is Tuesday night. Believe it's 9 p.m. Eastern, which would make it 6 p.m. here on the West Coast. And so without further ado, I'm going to go on in and show you what we're working on today. I started with one of these vases from the Dollar Tree. It's just a simple, straight vase. Really nice. I took the sticker off of it, wiped it down with an alcohol wipe to get all the grease and fingerprints and everything off of it. And then I used and the reason I did this all ahead of time is this step right here took a couple hours. And if I'd have done this step on screen, we'd be sitting here watching paint dry. And although I do enjoy watching paint dry, I'm not sure my viewers do. So I didn't want to subject you to an hour of watching paint dry. And speaking of an hour, we are going to get out of here a little early because 3 o'clock my time, which is in less than an hour, is when we're going to be, Pete's going to be doing the Legacy Hall of Fame stream. And I'm excited to see who gets honestly, being nominated for me, this is my second nomination for this, and it means so much because it means that I am being recognized just with a nomination. to actually get an award. Well, that's really cool too. But the nomination in itself means that people know who I am and people appreciate what I do. So there we go. Anyway, it's got some paint spilled out. This is the Waverly Chalk in Agave. It's made by Plaid. I got this at Michael's or Joann or Walmart. I don't know. You can get this just about anywhere. I think I got it at Walmart. And so I put 2 coats of that on my vase. And this is how it looks now. And it's got a real nice matte finish to it. It is dry. Okay, you want it dry for this. The next things we're going to be doing to it. The next thing I'm going to do is with some Mod Podge and some sand. This is actually stone granules, and I got it at Walmart, I think. And it was like a couple bucks. It wasn't much. You can buy sand at Dollar Tree, but it's really fine and it's a small package. And I kind of wanted a bunch of this for today. And we're going to take our Mod Podge. Now you can use the Mod Podge from Dollar Tree in the little bottles. I bought the big bottle because I use it so much, and it was worth it to me in expenses to pay $10 for this great big thing of the matte Mod Podge than 10 of the little bottles. This was more than 10 of the little bottles. The little bottles are like 2 ounces. So it was 20 ounces for $10 or 32 ounces. So that's why I bought this. Anyway, we're going to open this up. And the little paper thing is kind of skishy. But I like it because it makes an airtight seal. And by the way, if you're watching replay, I know I've got my replay viewers. I love you, my replay viewers. Make sure that you leave me a little comment down below. Hashtag replay squad. Oh, and that's why I keep this paper here, because I made a mess. But that's all right. I'll use my brush and pick it up. Doesn't matter. Let's get this off of here too. I'm drippy today, but that's all right. You're supposed to get messy when you do crafts, right? If we were all neat and perfect, then what fun would it be? All right, so now I got my brush here. I'm just going to stick my hand down in the vase. We're not going to cover the whole vase with this, okay? I'm only going to do like the bottom third. Okay. And I want it really thick, good thick layer. That's why I poured a lot of it out here. You want it almost to the point of running, dripping off of it. Okay. And this is also a technique you can do with glitter. I am not a fan of glitter. If you've seen anything that in my Etsy shop, which by the way, I'm uploading new stuff in the Etsy shop every day. So you need to, if you're not following my Etsy shop, go to pearlmanhattan.com and click on the Etsy shop link, or you can go to www.etsy.com/MissPearlShop. That's MissPearlShop. Miss Pearl Shop. Okay. Now that I've cleaned up this mess, I'm going to dip in here and just make sure I've got plenty on here, because I'm going to have to set this down for a minute, and I may come back, put another coat on before I actually do what I'm going to do, which is going to be so cool. You don't have to measure. It can be a wavy line, you know, for where this is going. Doesn't have to be an exact thing. It can be a little off, because nature is not perfect. Nature doesn't do straight lines. And we're trying to get a nature kind of feel to this. So, there we go. We're going to do about half of the vase. Hello, Epiphonium. Welcome in. I am so glad you are here. Today we are playing with sand and glue. So I put a thick layer of Mod Podge on there. I'm going to let it sit for just a minute. I may go back and put a little bit more over it. I'm opening up my little bag of sand, and I've got a little Rubbermaid container here that I got from the Dollar Tree. I'll pour about half of it out. We're not going to use that much, but now let's go back in here and I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of adding some glue where it got thin, smoothing out the drips, and then this is such an easy craft, guys. This is so easy to get, this designer look. I think I saw it. Car Key, hello, my dear. How are you? I think I saw it actually on one of those Pottery Barn. Was that the site, or Anthropology or something? And selling a vase done like this for a whole lot of money. And yes, the gravel is going everywhere. That's why I've got this piece of paper down here for easy cleanup. Remember to protect your workspaces. Like I said, getting messy is what it's all about. Hello, Carol, my friend Carol. Sorry, I said hi to you, but didn't feel like I said it enough. Hi. I'm so glad to see you, girl. Working so hard. I know you are. I've been seeing your comments that you're replay watching, and that's great. But, you know, family in real life always comes first. Okay, and so there we go. I'm going to push this over here a little bit more so y'all can see. Now then, let me get the gravel off of my hands. I have to vacuum my room here. Let's give it a couple taps. And there we go. Now that's stuck on there. And once it dries on there like that, then we are going to go back over it with another coat of the Mod Podge, really thick. It's matte, so it won't leave a shine. But look at that. Isn't that just very interesting? Let me get it over here and get it focused on the camera. Get the camera to focus on that texture. It's not going to focus. There we go. See how it is? Look at that. Is that not awesome? And like I said, all it was 2 coats of the chalk paint and then the Mod Podge, and you dip it in the glitter. Okay. The other thing I was going to show you today, something else you can do with these vases, because that went a lot faster than I thought it would, but I'm not quite done with that yet. I'm going to let it sit there for a few more minutes. The other thing I wanted to show you today, and I'll clean this up in a minute, put my sand away and move my glue and my brush, and let's just leave this right over here. Give me a minute here. And that is why you use the paper underneath, because you can just grab that paper and throw it in the trash. Yep, earth tones and sparkle. It's meant to, it's that coastal theme. And like I said, we're going to do something else to that. But first, I wanted to show you something else that I'm going to do that's a lot of fun. And it uses a Dollar Tree products. This is from the Dollar Tree, and what we're going to be using is from the Dollar Tree. But first, I'm going to take my little baby wipe here, and we're just going to wipe down the surface really good. Get all the stuff off. I'm going to leave the sticker on. It's going to be on the bottom anyway. Nobody's going to see it. So, and wipe off my little thing here so make sure I don't have any residue. What you're seeing on there is on the underside of it. It's not on this side. Okay. Now, take a clean paper towel and just wipe our little area right here. All right. The next thing you're going to need are these stencils. And these actually are Disney stencils. We've got the mermaid, we've got seashell, we got all sorts of stuff. We've got, it looks like, oh, who is it from the Hunchback? We've got somebody dancing here. Might be Pocahontas on the river. We've got the Little Mermaid. We've got a princess crown. We've got a compass there. I'm going to use the seashell right here. And I'm just going to put it down in the middle of my thing. Just, let's line it up on the bottom so we can just put it right there. And I'm going to need one hand to hold it, so I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff ready here. I'm experimenting, so y'all are going to see if this works the same time I do. I'm getting a little bit of this out. This is, let me see if I can get it on there, lightweight spackling from the Dollar Tree. There we go. So that's all that is. You get it in the hardware department at the Dollar Tree, and it comes out in kind of a consistency like this, kind of like a very thick cake icing. Okay, you can mix this with paint. You can put a couple drops of acrylic paint and get it whatever color you want. We are going to leave it white for now. But I'm going to take my stencil, and it's a really thin stencil, so this may not work as well as I want it to. And I'm holding that stencil firmly, and I've got, this is a little palette knife. I got it from Esmeralda, that's right. I got it from the Dollar Tree also. And we're going to see if I can make this work. It may not stick, but that's all right. If it doesn't work, hey, then you know I am authentic, right? And I'm just spreading this on like I would some cake icing, kind of thick, kind of packing it on. And then I'm going to wipe it off after I pack it on. And I want to make sure that I only put it on the spot where my seashell is. Okay. And then, once we get done with this, and then I finish up with that, I'm going to show you my latest line to come out on my Etsy store. It's called Pink Peonies. I have a couple items in that theme. I think it's the most beautiful thing I've ever made. There we go. Little thick there on that centerpiece, but we have the idea of a shell. See? Simple. And then when we're done, you can scrape this stuff up. I love this stuff. You can use it for so many things. I like using it when I do mixed media collage. Cleanup is real easy when it's wet. You just wipe it down. And there we go. Wiped off that. Put that aside. And then this we can just take, because we're not using it to spackle walls, so there can be some impurities in it. It's fine. And we'll just scrape up what we didn't use and stick it back in the tub. And there we go. Wasn't that fun? What is it? 2:21. Cool. We're just racing through today. So that's another fun thing you can do to decorate these. And I didn't really want to drag out the hot glue gun today. I've been thinking about our theme for next month because our next show will be next month. Can you believe it's already May? And I was thinking about doing some crafts with a gardening theme, flower pots, things like that, because I don't really have space for a garden, but I have a very small patio, so I thought I would take that, use that patio and decorate it up a little bit. What I have here is a ball of raw twine. I'm not sure what to call it. I got it at the Dollar Tree in the hardware department. And we're going to take this and run just a few laps around the top of this thing, just to give it a little more of a nautical feel. So I'm going to get glue on the end there. I'm just going to set that in there. We're just going to run a little bit of this glue right around the top, kind of thick but not thick enough to run, but kind of thick, so the twine will just sit in there. Although I'm having so much fun with this coastal theme. You might not know this, I got to go back to my coastal home, the Gulf Coast of Mississippi, where I grew up. And it's the first time I'd been back in like 20 years. It was a magnificent trip. And Cricket Fox, my partner channel, good morning. You are up early, my friend, but I know why, because we got a show in about 30 minutes here that we want to watch. So excited to see who gets honored. I mean, it really is an honor because it's such a wonderful group of people. And I'll tell you what, I've really enjoyed seeing the pictures that have been coming across my social media feeds from all of our friends who are down in Florida at Disney. And yeah, it's sad that I can't be there. You know, it would be nice to be there with them. But like yesterday, It's Joey's World went live. And Tracy Glenn made his famous pepperoni sandwiches, which looked just absolutely delicious. I cannot wait to try and make them. Although I'm going to make them with a twist. I'm going to try to make them vegan, which I don't think will be hard. I mean, they have vegan everything these days. So, there we go. And I think, where did I start this? Yes, TTA is running. We've been watching the streams all day. Myers and the Mouse were there. Everybody, all the YouTubers are there. And it's just so absolutely cool to see them all because they pass each other in line. This is really such an awesome community that I get to be a part of. Even though I don't live stream from Disney, and a lot of people who are in the community don't live stream from Disney, but we're still members of the community. Oh yeah, we'll definitely meet up. It just may not be all at the same time, which is fine. Now, there we go. And there's that. Now later, I might take my hot glue just for fun, because I don't believe in doing anything simple. I've got these shells that I got from the Dollar Tree, actually. This big bag of shells, and I want to take these and once everything dries, and maybe go around the middle or the top. I'm not sure, or maybe I'll just leave it like this. But this is our completed project. Let me get the lights on it a little better so you can see what we're looking at. Just for anybody's vacation plans, in case you want to know, we will be down at Walt Disney World August the 11th through the 17th this year. And looking forward to meeting up with people, hugging people's necks, saying hi face to face the first time for everybody in the community, for me. So very excited about that. Let me clean off my workspace here and I'll show you some of the new stuff I got coming out. Let me get rid of some stuff here. Put that right there. I don't want to cross-contaminate anything, so I want to make sure my workspace is clean when I bring this stuff up here, because you are absolutely going to love it. Manhattan Fox Hour pilot on Tuesday night. That is right, Cricket. And I think it's at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, I think. I'll have to go look at my notes. We have been working really hard to get this show together. We've been writing scripts and putting together... Yeah, what time, Cricket? I don't even know when my own show is. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We hope to interview people in our community. We hope to support all the sports streams that are out there. Someone made a comment to Cricket. They said, you know, I love watching Pete call these games, but I don't understand how the game's played. So we will be talking about sports simplified. We will be talking about the shows we watch, the creators we watch, why we like them. Big influences for us are Pete McDevitt, of course, Dole Whip Dad, and Dean over at the Live Place. We've already got a guest booked for our show in August. And we're going to be talking about hurricane preparedness for those who are going to be down in the Magic Kingdom during hurricane season. I think that would be a fantastic guest to have. All right, let me show you what I've been working on, guys. You're going to love this. All right. I started with this, and these lights are way too bright. They're washing me out. Let's cut these lights down a little bit so you can see the pink. Because this is actually a very bright pink. Well, it's a pink. It's not bright, but it's a pink. And these are the peonies with the green leaves and some gold accents that kind of reflective. On the edge of the box is a faux diamond band that goes all the way around the lid. You pop open the lid, and inside is one of my signature book cards that I've been making. It's covered in the peonies, and it's got the faux diamonds going down the side, and they're in a gold tone. And then you open up, and here we go. I cannot get this lighting right to save my life. See, that's too bright. There we go. That'll work. And we have a scene over here with, and it's dimensional. It's different levels. It's kind of a collage. And we've got a bicycle. We've got Be Happy. We have a window with some curtains and a butterfly, some flowers. On this side, we have a lovely pocket, and there is a lined piece of designer paper that matches for writing your sentiment or a little note to the person you're giving this wonderful little card to. And that goes right back in the pocket. And then it goes in the box. And I think currently I've got this listed for $20 on my website. It's a keepsake box. It's made of heavy duty. Oh, now StreamYards decides to show up. Thank you, Carol. I'm so glad you like it. They are foam core board, which keeps them light, but they are very sturdy. And after you use what's inside, they can be used for keepsake things, letters, whatever. And I decided I liked the peony stuff so much that I went ahead and made a stationery box. And the way these work is you pop off the top, the front slides down, and inside we've got a journal, a little lined notebook, and this notebook does slide in and out. Or maybe this one doesn't. It is replaceable. You can contact me if you need to know how. A stamp container. And then inside we have these lovely gift tags. There's 6 of them with some string. There is 6 little 3x3 note cards with envelopes. And then there are, pardon me, then we have, whoops, I'm just getting stuff all over the place here. Then we have the cards. And I'm going to need to turn these lights back on for these, I think. Yeah. And these are the cards. And each card is different. This one is dimensional. It's got a raised flower on it. This one says blossom and bloom. And then this one is also dimensional. And you can use them either way if the writing's not on them. This is one of my favorites in this set. I adore this one. I love the little petals. And so there's 6 cards and 6 envelopes. And that's the stationery set. And I believe this is also listed for $20. And lately, I've had people requesting, could I make extra refills? Thank you, Carol. I love them. I think the pink and the green together. So I went ahead and did 3 more sets. And these sell individually, I believe, for $12 each. But I made 3 refill sets because people were saying, you know, I write my 6 cards, but I want more cards than that. So can I buy refills in the theme of the set that I've got? Yeah, so I'm going to start making these refill sets. And these are the other... That one's upside down. I think they're all upside down. Yeah. So these are on a pale green background. And the light's just not playing nice with these, is it? But the pictures are all up on my Etsy shop. Then there's this set on a dark green background, which I just think is yummy, 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 yummy. And I have plenty of this paper. So if if one of these sets that you want happens to get sold out, let me know that that's what you wanted. This one actually goes in this stack. And so I have all these too. But so these are, like I said, $12 a piece for just the cards and envelopes. It's $20 for the stationery box or $20 for the keepsake box and the card box. And that's what I've been working on. I'll go ahead and show you what I'm working on next. I put the unicorn cards up, and boy, everybody is excited about the unicorn cards. So I'm going to be making quite a bit more unicorn. I've got tons of stamps and things like that. I just haven't had the time to sit down and make stuff for the shop. This one, you open up the lid and it says Bloom Beautifully on the inside of the lid in gold. And then the box is lined and sturdy. And then these are some cards that I'm just working on. I haven't completed them yet. I'm just getting the base down, and I'll add flowers and sentiments and stuff. I'm waiting for some stamps to come in that are on a bloom theme. And so this is the next set I'm working on. And then I have another set that's sort of a purple wisteria kind of set that I'm working on. This is going to be a double, 2 stacks of cards in here. So it's going to be a lot of cards. So it'll be an all occasion box. So that's what I've got going on in my Etsy shop. So much going on there. And the music is kind of in the background for the moment. I'm trying to get this Etsy shop set up, trying to get some nice Mother's Day stuff in there for people. And then I'll start working on the Father's Day stuff. I appreciate everybody who has stopped by and said hi in my Etsy shop and favorited something. I am open to custom orders. If you saw the review that Tina did in my shop, she approached me before Christmas and said, hey, can you make a set with a theme of dogs and another set with the theme of cats? And I want these colors. And I made the 2 sets with only that direction, and she absolutely loved them. She gave them as gifts, and the recipients loved them. And she put a really nice review up there. I think Carol put a nice review up there. Thank you for all your reviews. This has been a tough month for me, guys, and the fact that you have been there for me has made all the difference in the world and kept me going. As many of you know, my younger brother, 2 years younger than me, passed away very suddenly of a heart attack, and that's why I had to go back home. But he's at peace now, and I think we're all, the whole family's better that we got together. We had our reunion, and we're back in each other's lives. We have a family Discord server now that's open, and we're all in there. I talk to my niece and my nephew and my brother and my new sister-in-law, and all through the day and all through the night, and there's connection there. So things are on the up and up. Things are looking up for me. Things are getting better, and like I said, now we're shooting for Disney in August. So excited about that. Cannot wait. It's going to be a great trip. I think our theme for next month, like I said, is going to be flowers, little garden on a small scale, decorating ideas, or we might just sit down and paint and make cards. I don't know at this point. I'm much more focused on the Manhattan Fox Hour. I think it's going to be a great show. Our pilot episode is Tuesday, and we maybe haven't done as much publicizing as we could have for it, but I think we just kind of want to try it out. And if we get a big crowd, well, that's wonderful. We just want to try it out and see how we feel about it. Because I believe the main thing about doing YouTube is not your subscribers. It's not your watch hours. It's, do you enjoy doing it? If you don't enjoy what you're doing, then why do it? And so we want to do this and have fun. And we're doing it for us, because Cricket and I, even though we are on opposite sides of the world, we feel very close, and we have a lot of connections, and we'd like to share that. 10:30 for you. I've got it written down here. Let me look on my paper. It will be at 6 p.m. Pacific time, Tuesday the 27th. So 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern time, Tuesday night. That is the time. And We'll be talking about Anzac Day in Australia, which is kind of like the United States' Memorial Day. We'll be talking about all sorts of stuff. And the fun thing is, if you don't catch the YouTube broadcast, you'll be able to find it on your favorite podcast streaming service, because we will be taking the audio and turning it into a podcast for those of you who like to listen to things in the car while you're on a commute or whatever. So we will have it available in many forms. We'll also have a blog, with our show there too. So we're gonna be available, so if you can't make it to the live, don't panic. We've already got a YouTube channel set up for the show, and we'll be putting the replays for that up on the Manhattan Fox Hour YouTube channel, and trying to get that up high enough that we can go live from that channel in the future. Right now we're going live on my channel, but I'd like to get it moved to its own channel as soon as possible. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here because I need to do some things before I sit down for Pete McDevitt's nomination show. It's going to be wonderful. Congratulations in advance to everyone who does get awarded. If I do or if I don't, I'm just happy to be nominated. It means the world to me that I made it to this point twice now. Yeah, we are Cricket. We are taking our strengths and putting them together. And I think together Cricket and I are unstoppable. Because we're so much alike. We're very much alike, and I guess that's what you want in a partner channel. You want somebody, but we also have different opinions about things and different viewpoints of things. So I think it's going to be really fantastic. I think it's going to be a great support to our community, and it's going to be something fun for me and Cricket to do. And Cricket got nominated. Karki, did you get nominated? I know there was quite a few, and I think we got nominated. I think they're starting to curtail, the setting a limit that you've got to get X amount of nomination or X amount of votes to be on the nominated list. You can't just be a write-in and get on the nominated list, which I think is fair, because good golly, there are so many of us in this community, and they could do this every day and not run out of folks to give awards to. So, yep. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go for now. Peace and blessings upon you, upon all you love, upon all who love you. Find your passion, grab a hold of it. Do not let it go. If you're not happy in what you're doing, find something else you're happy doing. Life's too short. Life's too short to not find the joy every day. You got to find the happy. And I'm happy to say that I have been anxiety-free for 3 weeks now. And it's not because of any medications or substances or anything different, except I just kind of changed my mind. And Liesel, you made it. I'm just about to go, but we got to go catch. Cricket and I have been nominated for this time around. Remember the Legacy Awards I told you about? Cricket and I have been nominated for the Star Wars Awards, and they are today in about 15 minutes. So we're going to go watch that. I will see you guys Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on this channel for the Manhattan Fox Hour. I will see you Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon East Coast for live music production. And then I will see you again next Sunday at the same time. Hang in there. Make somebody smile this week. And remember your self-care. Sometimes it's okay to do absolutely nothing. Take care. I love y'all. Bye.